What is up, guys? Man, Rambles episode 287 today, back in with another video as always. And in today's video, I wanted to talk about planning the skills you want to learn, because a lot of us, myself included, go about our lives trying to improve and wanting to improve and sort of being like, cool, we want to learn this, and you buy a book on whatever area it is. Then you go, oh, cool, I'm interested in this, and then you buy a book on that. And then you go, okay, cool. I wanna actually understand what I read, practice what I read, have what I read change my life. And so you do. So you devise a plan of how you're gonna break the book. You're gonna read the book, then you're gonna break the book down, then you're gonna maybe write notes on the book, and then you're gonna try and interpret it into your own life, and then create an action plan from that book. And that's great. But the problem is then you just flip from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing, and you spend your 10,000 hours on like 5 billion different topics, and you get a small nugget of knowledge and information in a wide variety of topics, but ultimately that's not enough for you to change your life, because your ideas are scattered, your emphasis, your thought, your sort of dart in the sort of way of life is so sporadic, it's unreal. You don't have direction, you don't have a goal, you don't understand what you want to achieve. Because 1 minute you're thinking, oh, cool, I want to learn about money, great, I learn about money, and then spirituality, then politics. And you've learned so much of random topics, but you've only learned so little of each. And that's not enough to change your life. And whilst it's great to start, just pick up a book. If you've never read it before, just think what other people have read, pick it up. Pick up a book. But you can only do that a handful of times. And I'd say that that's 5 times maximum, providing you don't take a year to read a book. And from that, I think you then need to analyze and go, okay, what do I actually care about? What do I want to achieve in my life? And what do I need to get there? And really start at the root. I talked about it a few weeks ago about trying to analyze your trunk. What's the trunk of your learning? What's the roots of your learning? And then branch off into the trees and leaves. You need to solidify your understanding of the world, really get to the basis of what you want to achieve in life. And maybe if you want to start a business or do something like that, you go, okay, I want to start a business. All right, cool. So I need to understand money. Then I need to understand why people want money. But then I need to understand human psychology. So your first topic is human psychology. Then you want to understand a bit more why people buy money. And then you understand money as a whole, and how it exists in our society, and then go on and forth from there. But you want to start at the real basic, the basic of human psychology. So whatever area you're in, think for a second and think, okay, what's the basis of what I'm trying to understand? What is the real root of what I'm trying to achieve in my life? And read 5 to 10 books on it. Read 5 to 10 books on it. And then think, okay, what's next? Okay, it's this. And then read 5 to 10 books on it. And then read 5 to 10 books on that, so on and so forth. And the only way to really gain success, as I've realized, is real focus on certain topics and blow them up in your life. And I think the maximum amount of topics you can have going on in your head at one time is 3. It helps if they're intertwined as well. But I have 3 main big topics. 3 big topics, the sort of root topics that you need to achieve your goals. What are the 3 root topics that are going to enhance your life so much that it's going to be completely unrecognizable than what it was before you started reading? And go, okay, these 3 topics, loosely connected or maybe hopefully strongly connected. I'm going to analyze these, and I'm going to read 5 to 10 books on these. All right, only these 3 topics. So if you think, oh, cool, there's a book that I like, it's got politics. No, it's not in those. You can read that afterwards. If then that is your next pursuit. And once you've read those, you've analysed those, you've studied those, you've implemented those, you've seen the implementation come forth and have the results in your life, then you find the next 3. And then you read them. And then so on and so forth. Really analyse the skills you want to learn and put it into action. I've been Keenan, been a good call. Peace.